from multiple sources that Robert Mueller has enough evidence to file charges in the investigation of Michael Flynn and his son, Michael Flynn Jr. The senior Flynn was fired just 24 days after becoming the White House National Security Advisor. Now, 3 sources familiar with the investigation say that investigators are talking to multiple witnesses to find out more about Flynn's lobbying work, including possible money laundering or lying to federal agents about overseas contacts. The lawyers for both Flynns declined to comment to NBC News, and Mueller's spokesman has no comment either. President Trump's lawyer, Ty Cobb, says the White House continues to fully cooperate with the special counsel regardless of the indictments. Joining me now is NBC intelligence and national security reporter Ken Delaney. And Ken, what's the latest on this?
Ali, the legal noose around the Flynns is tightening. As you said, either man could be charged. It's also possible that we won't see charges because one or more of them is cooperating. What's also new in our reporting, Ali, is that in addition to examining Mike Flynn Sr.'s contacts with Russians, Special Counsel Robert Mueller is also looking at his lobbying on behalf of the Turkish government, and specifically looking into whether he was offered millions of dollars to orchestrate the extradition of a Turkish dissident, a cleric living in the United States that is an opponent of the Turkish government, and looking at Flynn's activities while he was National Security Advisor, Ali.
All right, Ken, why, if they've got this, what happens next? I mean, the question I was going to ask is the question everybody asks. Why, if they've got information and we know we've got information, do we not see anything happening? But I assume they're dotting their I's and crossing their T's, and when they feel they've got enough for an indictment or a charge, we'll see it.
It could be that. It could be that they are continuing to investigate certain aspects of this. We were told they were planning to interview witnesses this week. It could also be they're in negotiations for a plea. To the extent that Mike Flynn's son is in legal jeopardy here, it obviously puts enormous pressure on him to cooperate. And Ali, going forward, if Mike Flynn does cooperate, you can be sure that Robert Mueller is going to ask him whether he was coordinating with Donald Trump when he was meeting with the Russian ambassador discussing sanctions during the transition. That's a very important question in this investigation.
While the Mueller investigation doesn't leak a lot, it does drop a lot of hints as to who they're investigating. The thinking there is that if you know you are likely under investigation or facing a possible indictment and you have anything to offer up, now would be a good time to do it.
Exactly. Mike Flynn's lawyer once said he has a story to tell. Robert Mueller would like to hear that story, Ali.
All right. Thanks very much, Ken. NBC News intelligence and national security reporter Ken Delaney. Okay, up next.